can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's exciting. After all the prelude, all the pomp and circumstance, here we go, Greg, opening night.
Yeah, these teams have spent an entire offseason to prepare for this moment. We've heard all the predictions and expectations, but now it's all about show and prove.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Augustine. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Brown. Bosch grabs the miss. Wade with it. Steven Jackson covering. Now Arroyo. Back to Wade. Fires the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Steven Jackson on the wing. He can't hit that time. Wade with the defensive effort. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Bosch, a screen on Jackson. Wade passes to Bosch. Shoots over Brown. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Wade.
Bosch is so good at setting screens and rolling with purpose. He's got quick feet and tremendous agility.
Augustine looking around. Here's Jackson. The baseline jumper goes down. Here's Arroyo. Pass to Ilgauskas. Wade for 3. Rebound by Wallace. The Bobcats have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Brown. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Wallace. Up and in on the layup.
And I love how Diaw watches the floor. If a better option presents itself, he is ready to find it.
Wade outside. Kicks to Ilgauskas. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Bosch. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Look, when you're defending Bosch, I think you got to get your body into him and on him. Box him out on the misses or he'll do what he just did there.
Now here's Wallace. The pass to Jackson. Brown with a screen on Wade. Jackson passes to Brown. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Physical move by Brown to protect the rock and then get the putback to go.
Outside, James. Here's Wade. Kicks it out to James. Passes it to Arroyo. Back to James. Here's Bosch. Teardrop shot. It's good. Bosch has got 6.
Staying with his shot through the contact. Excellent body control from Bosch.
Augustine passes to Wallace. That's tipped. LeBron with it. No scoring in this one. And here's Wade. Pass to LeBron. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Augustine passes to Jackson. And here's Augustine. Charlotte moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
You know, no reason to really jump at that one, guys, but give credit to Augustine because he completely fooled the defender there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Both good from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Wade outside. Bosch, a screen on Jackson. Wade passes to Bosch. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami. And Augustine kicks to Wallace. Takes it inside. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Bosch. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Count that one.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Augustine passes to Jackson. Here's Wallace. Three-pointer Augustine drains the three-pointer. Augustine's got 5 points so far.
You know, typically, guys, Augustine is setting others up. Nice to see him get a pass himself and drill the shot.
Arroyo dishes to Bosch. There's the triple. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bosch. James has got his second bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Wallace. Brown with a screen on Wade. Jackson passes to Brown. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
That's a confidence builder for Brown. I mean, he has the size and touch to score over most any D.
Wade for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Augustine kicks to Diaw. Pass to Wallace. Augustine with it. The screen from Brown. Tries it from the top of the key. Augustine, no luck.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Now Arroyo. Scoreless thus far. The pass to Wade. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. Rebounded by Jackson. Bobcats trail by 3. Pass to Augustine. To the paint. Here's Diaw. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Bosch. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game. Bobcats have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Henderson's checked in for Jackson. Then for the Heat, Haslam comes in for Bosch. And it's Chalmers in for Carlos Arroyo. And here are the Bobcats now, trailing by 5. In transition, here comes Miami. Chalmers' shot is no good. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Charlotte. Brown with a screen on Chalmers. Augustine dishes to Brown. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
The drive by Wade. No one near James as he lets it go. And again, Miami with the triple.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Brown, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Miami with the ball, following the score by Charlotte. James in the post. Wallace covering. Count it.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Augustine against Chalmers. Now here is Augustine. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Brown. Over Ilgauskas. Brown, no good. The Heat leading by 8. Wade passes to Chalmers. Back to Wade. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Back to Wallace. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 3rd assist on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the
LeBron against Wallace. James kicks to Ilgauskas. And Haslam has it in the corner. Wade up top. Back to LeBron. A floater. And that one good. 12 points for LeBron.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. James against Wallace. Henderson outside. On the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Here's Chalmers. Still yet to score. Pass to James. Over Wallace. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Ball's knocked loose. Chalmers against Augustine. Brown with a screen on Chalmers. Brown, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
James looking it over. Ilgauskas a screen on Augustine. Here's James. And another basket for Miami.
Fantastic start from the field for him. 6 for 8.
24 seconds left in the first. Augustine against Chalmers. Here's Augustine. He has 5. Brown with a screen on Chalmers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wallace. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Outside Thomas. Back to Livingston. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
LeBron kicks to Haslam. Chalmers surveying the D. Out left to the wing. Bosch with it. Now Henderson defending. That one good for 2. Bosch has got 10 points.
Boy, just a simple feed that time by Mario Chalmers finding the open man.
Henderson outside. He kicks it to Muhammad. Livingston with it. He takes it in. Sweet little floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Heat leading by 9. To the wing on the left. Stripped it away. Jackson against LeBron. Jackson passes to Muhammad. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Bosch. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. LeBron against Jackson. James outside. Over Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Henderson kicks to Jackson. Muhammad with a screen on Chalmers. Jackson misses. And so Miller will bring it up for the Heat. And the pass to Haslam. Now here's Bosch. Henderson defending. Bosch passes to Haslam. Miller with a wide open look. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Passes it to Livingston. Over Chalmers. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Livingston.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. So here we are, Clark, looking at the 2010 rookie class. Maybe a slight drop-off when you look at the overall talent level from 2009. But any sleepers you've got your eye on here?
Yeah, I always have my eye on the few under-the-radar guys. A couple of them are at picks 9 and 10. Gordon Hayward and Paul George. Very athletic wings, both long and rangy. Those guys always valuable because of their two-way potential. I'm a little surprised both of them fell to the back part of the lottery.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bobcats. Diallo comes in for Muhammad. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's Arroyo. Nothing on the board. The dish to Wade. Haslam, a screen on Henderson. Wade passes to Bosch. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. And the Heat lead by 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Thomas sets a screen for Augustine. Haslam against Thomas. Kicks it to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, a moment here to see the numbers for Dwayne Wade. Last season, he played outstanding, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. free throw good, Thomas. Second free throw, no good. The Heat leading by 8. Here's Wade. Banked in off the glass. Wade's got 5.
And so calm, even when pressured. Wade, so good at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
Now here is Augustine. He's tightly guarded. Here's Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal.
And Clark, this summer, the 1960 and 1992 U.S. men's basketball teams both inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Both teams were undefeated, winning by over 42 points on average. But the world is starting to catch up after some disastrous finishes. Nice to see the U.S. back on track with 2 straight gold medals in Beijing and Turkey.
First free throw is good. The Bobcats making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be Wade shooting. That one on Jackson. The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And that one falls for Wade.
Well, you look at Wade, and he's I think, a natural leader. He sets the bar high for his teammates and uses his own high-energy play to push everybody else to be at their best.
Now, here's Diop. He has yet to score. Here's Augustine. Good, and it's Diop with the assist that time.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
Outside Bosch. He dishes it to Arroyo. Heat moving the ball around. Brown against Wade. From about 16, count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Hey, with options running out, Wade is your go-to guy now. He finds a way to finish strong in the final moments of the shot clock for sure.
Augustine passes, and then Brown with the dunk.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Augustine. 7 points in the game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Diao. And it's sent back by Bosch.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Cats trail by 7. Diao dishes to Augustine. to Brown. Jackson in the corner. Over Miller. Jackson finds Brown. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Haslam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wade feeling it out a bit. Henderson pulls it in.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul. Dwayne Wade.
Bobcats shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Jackson. Then for the Heat, Joel Anthony's checked in for Bosch. And it's LeBron in for Miller.
One shot.
Boy, just not serviceable at the line, and it is a glaring weakness on the back of Brown's basketball card.
Here's the pass to Haslam. Haslam, a screen on Wallace. The high post shot. James misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Brown. Goes back up. And it's Miami with the rebound. Haslam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to James. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this league. They've kept those turnovers down.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here's Diaz. Still without a basket. Augustine, no luck. Wallace against LeBron. Anthony with the screen on Wallace. James finds Anthony. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 5 assists in the game.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Now here is Augustine. 7 points in the game. Wallace, the pass to Henderson. Brown sets a screen for Henderson. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Brown.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Wade. He's got 10. Brown with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. And the basket by Diaz.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
James against Wallace. James converts inside.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
And Augustine kicks to Wallace. It's Henderson on the wing. Brown with the screen on Wade. Henderson. Miami grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to Anthony. Now here's LeBron. Dishes it to Haslam. Anthony, the pass to James. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Henderson. Back to Brown. Diao against Anthony. And Anthony sends it back. Tries again. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Charlotte making a switch. Jackson's checked in. And then for Miami, Ilgauskas is checked in for Joel Anthony. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Udonis Haslem. 1:32 left now here in the second. Wallace against James. And Bosh now top of the key. The shot by Wade, wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Wade's got 13.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Jackson misses. And here's Miami. They've got an 8-0 run. LeBron kicks to Bosh. Pass to Arroyo. Outside Bosh. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James. It's hauled in by Diaz. Bobcats trail by 10. Augustine with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Back to Wallace. That one falls. 6 points for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Bosh, that's the pick for LeBron. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And how Ripple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Heat. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now the pass to Arroyo. The feed to James. Nice defense from Wallace.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Now Augustine. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Bosh. Bosh has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Arroyo kicks to LeBron. LeBron powering inside.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Steven Jackson on the wing. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Augustine finds Diao. Brown with the screen on Bosh. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brown.
Brown knew exactly what he was doing there and executed the pick and roll perfectly.
Here's Arroyo. Still scoreless. Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Wallace.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Miami, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Good on the second free throw. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Now here is Augustine. He's got 7. Brown dishes to Wallace. Passes it to Diaw. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Brown rising up and throwing it down, going all out.
Here's Arroyo, played by Augustine. Wade outside. Pass to James. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Arroyo. Ilgauskas, good. And the Heat lead by 12.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
On the wing, Jackson. Wade is covering. Jackson against Wade. Jackson passes to Wallace. For 3, Diaw. Good on the three-point shot. Diaw's got his second basket of the night.
Usually a range shooter who picks his moments. I guess Diaw was feeling it on that one.
The kick out to LeBron. To the wing right side. Lets it go from 14. Shots good by Arroyo.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Augustine. He's got 7. Pass to Jackson. Brown sets a screen for Jackson. And then Brown with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Wade with it. He's got 13. The 9-foot shot. And he connects with the jumper. Wade's got 15.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And here's Augustine. Here's Jackson with the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. He has 7.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside, James. Here's Wade. Ilgauskas trying to get open. And the basket by Wade. 17 points for Wade.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Now Augustine, the pass to Wallace. Over LeBron. Wallace misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here is Augustine. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Jackson. Brown sets a screen for Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's Wade. 17 points in the game. Arroyo kicks to Wade. Here's LeBron. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
The free throw good, LeBron. Charlotte calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Augustine. He has 7. Wallace outside. He kicks it to Jackson. Brown with a screen on Wade. Jackson passes to Brown. And he comes up with the deuce. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Bosch. Now Arroyo. Over Augustine. Shot clock at 6. And another basket for Miami.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Wallace. 6 points for him. Back to Augustine. The tray. And it's Miami with the rebound. James in the post. Wallace is there. Here's Wade. Good, and the assist goes to James. Wade's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
Clearly, Wade knows how to make the most of an inside look, capitalizing on a high percentage chance there.
And Augustine kicks to Diaw. He feeds it to Jackson. Pass to Augustine. The dish to Diaw. And it's in there. Diaw's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Diaw excels at staying focused, concentrating on the shot despite the contact.
Wade passes to Ilgauskas. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Wallace kicks to Augustine. And there's the pass to Diaw. On the wing, Jackson. Stolen by Bosch. And they're moving it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. TJ Augustine picks one up.
And the third team foul.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Arroyo at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Arroyo. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Charlotte. So he gets them both. Charlotte calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
The Heat making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in. We've got a chance now to see how the starters and the bench match up scoring-wise tonight for the Heat. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Bobcats. It's a 13-point game. Kicks to Wallace. Back to Augustine. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Tyrus Thomas is checked in for Kwame Brown. Now here's James. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Passes to Wade. Chalmers with it. Hasn't made one yet. Over Augustine. Chalmers' shot is no good. The Bobcats have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Diao with a wide open look. And the call will be against Gerald Wallace. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. And the third team foul.
The Heat leading by 13. And here is Chalmers. Pass to Wade. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Wade's got 21.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best, finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 7. Thomas's shot is off. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Bosch a screen on Augustine, and Chalmers kicks to Bosch. Wallace against James. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Ilgauskas, and he makes good on the layup. Ilgauskas has got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And then Thomas with the jam.
And Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
Bosch a screen on Wallace. LeBron passes to Bosch. Over Thomas. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Heat have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Line for the Heat, Chris Bosch. At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Bosch, such a huge contributor, comes up big in so many moments.
Charlotte making some changes. Muhammad is checked in for Diao. Jackson comes in for Gerald Wallace. And it's Livingston in for Augustine. And then for Miami, Haslem, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. James Jones comes in for James. And Miller's subbed in for Wade. Both free throws good from Bosch.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now here's Henderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Henderson not one to back away from contact. As a matter of fact, he invites it.
The Bobcats have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Bobcat, Gerald Henderson. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
As you'd expect, Henderson very solid from the line.
And the second free throw, good. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Miller. Chalmers with the screen for Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tyrus Thomas picks one up.
An active scorer. Miller excels at putting pressure on defenders, really forcing them into a compromised position.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, Miller is a good teammate who's always ready to stroke it. And you've got to respect his attitude and the fact that he's always ready to produce.
On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bobcats trail by 17. The pass to Henderson. Muhammad with a screen on Jones. Outside for Thomas. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Bosch. Just 5 on the clock. Livingston, that's good.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Outside, Jones. Haslam, a screen on Jackson. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Carlos Arroyo, he's checked in for the Heat. And Haslam kicks to Chalmers. 29 seconds left in the third. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I think the credit belongs to Chalmers there, doing a nice job throwing the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Miami, Mario Chalmers. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Chalmers can certainly be a playmaker, but he doesn't need the ball in his hands to make an impact. He's a solid defender and a really good spot-up shooter.
And so Chalmers nails both of them. Bobcats trail by 17. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Livingston. He's got 8. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And so it's Miami finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Henderson outside. Back to Livingston. Thomas a screen. Puts it up from 12. Livingston no luck. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Feeds it to Anthony. Pass to Arroyo. Anthony with the screen on Thomas. Here's Arroyo. And the shot goes down. And the Heat lead by 17.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Now here's Henderson. And he gets the bucket.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Wade dishes to Haslam. Back to Wade. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like the defense's hustle, but Wade smartly turns their efforts against them and draws the foul.
Shooting for Miami, Dwayne Wade going to the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Henderson outside. Back to Livingston. Thomas a screen. Livingston passes to Thomas. And he gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Wade. Puts it up from 15. It's good. Wade's got 24 points.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Muhammad with a screen on Miller. Jackson passes to Muhammad. Right side Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Wade drives in, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Boy, on offense, Wade has such a sudden burst, especially on the drive when he looks to get inside.
Pass to Henderson. Down low. It's stolen by Anthony. Here is Miller. Arroyo dishes to Haslam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I'll tell you what, Haslam has a reputation as being a great teammate, a real professional. He does whatever is asked of him, whether it's on the court or off.
Udonis Haslam at the line. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Kwame Brown. He's checked in for Muhammad. Haslam hits both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Brown, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Brown's got 25 points in the game.
A real force to be reckoned with inside. Brown using his height and strength to dominate.
Now Haslam. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrus Thomas. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Wade kicks to Arroyo, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Heat. Bobcats trail by 15. It's Thomas on the wing. The feed to Brown. Count it, good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Wade against Henderson. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Brown's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Now the pass to Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Wade. The Bobcats making the shot. He dishes it to Ilgauskas. Thomas with the block. Livingston with it. Charlotte moving the ball around. Miller against Henderson. Here's Brown. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Ilgauskas.
You can see how strong Brown is. He just finds ways to muscle shots through contact.
For the Bobcats, Boris Diaz checked in for Thomas. Wallace comes in for Henderson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Sean Livingston. Then for the Heat, Bosch is checked in for Hassel. LeBron comes in for Miller. And it's Chalmers in for Wade. Brown no good on the free throw. The Heat leading by 9. LeBron passes to Chalmers. Floats it up for Jack. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Augustine against Chalmers. And Augustine kicks to Jackson. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now, here's Chalmers. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Heat lead by 11.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Bosch against Diaw. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
LeBron James on the wing. Wallace covering. LeBron going to work inside.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brown sets a screen for Augustine. Brown outside. Jackson looking around. He kicks it to Diaw. 5 to shoot. Here's Augustine. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. The Heat leading by 11. Passes it to LeBron. The 3. And the Heat, another 3.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. lays it up off the glass. Jackson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
LeBron against Diaw. James, the pass to Chalmers. Outside Bosch. Pass to Ilgauskas. Yes, that goes in.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Jackson, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Timeout called, the Heat. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And so James will bring it up for Miami. 17 points was their biggest margin. He feeds it to Ilgauskas. Over Wallace. And it's Ilgauskas missing. Bobcats trail by 12. And the pass to Jackson. Over Wade. And there's Jackson on the assist by Augustine. Augustine's got his 8th assist here tonight. Wade against Jackson. Wade kicks to James. Over Wallace. LeBron, good. James has got 15 points here in the second half.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
Passes it to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Three-pointer Augustine. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got 11 rebounds in the game. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here is Augustine. And they double up Jackson. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Wallace. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Augustine from outside, and it's sent back by Bosch.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Pass to Wade. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes it to Augustine. To the middle, wants to get it to Brown and does. Over Arroyo, that's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Brown.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now here's LeBron. Fades and shoots. Bucket is good. James has got 42 in the game.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. Can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
And the Bobcats call time here.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Bobcats dance team.
Diao dishes to Wallace. Jackson against Wade. Jackson passes to Diao. Over Bosch. Clock at 4. Diao can't hit. The Heat leading by 12. Arroyo kicks to LeBron.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Bosch a screen on Wallace. LeBron dishes to Bosch, and it's good. 2 points. 16 points for Chris Bosch.
Bosch showing you just how confident he is in his stroke. What a sweet stroke it is, and it always looks better when it's coming from a lefty.
Now here's Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Brown, great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Miami's on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. Come on, LeBron. Unfair, unfair, I tell you.
You think LeBron is bothered by that contact? Absolutely not. No way.
Here's Jackson. The teardrop falls in. Jackson's got 23 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Heat shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. There's the pass to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Outside Bosch. Shot clock at 6. He tries for 3. The Bobcats pull it in.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Heat.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
James, the pass to Arroyo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.